Good evening. My name is Beverly Allen, and I'd like to talk to you tonight about becoming an organ donor. Just imagine if you, your family member, or a close friend were in need of an organ transplant. Organ transplants are in high demand. Without organ donors, many would die that's on that list. I have personal ties with an organ donor member in the family. Yes, she was on the list for quite a while for a heart transplant. Now, she did get this heart transplant, but the waiting had a serious effect on the patient and on the family member. Let's start by discussing the statistics of an organ donor. In the United States, 90% of Americans say that they support being a donor, but 30% of those don't even know how to take the step to become a donor. Organ donors are needed every day in the United States. There's such a long waiting list. Each month, 1,000 names are added to the National Transplant List, which tops nearly 75,000, and half of those patients will die. 89% of the population favor donations. Out of that 89%, one in 4 will consent to donating, leaving the rate around 5,000, which is far below the demand for an organ. At this very moment, 100,000 people in the United States are waiting on this list. This means 6,500 people a year, which average out to 18 people a day, will die. Organ donors are always in short supply. Some of the organs that are in desperate need are heart, liver, and kidney. Maybe you have considered becoming an organ donor. Before you can become an organ donor, you need to know how to apply to become a donor. Let me just say, anyone at any age can be a donor. But if you are 18 years of age, you must have consent from a parent. Let me give you a few facts on becoming an organ donor. If you have HIV, a cancer that is spreading, or infectious disease, you cannot be a donor. You should let the transplant team know of any health issues that you may have, and they will do a series of tests. If it is determined that you have any health issues, you cannot become a donor. But don't worry if you're not a match, because some centers do have it where they can match you to a donor that's needed. To donate organs after death, you can register with your state donor registry. To become a living donor, you can work with a friend or a family member to transplant team. If you are worried about donating, if donating will affect your health in the future, the answer is no. It will not affect it unless you have health issues. Let's talk about the pros and cons of being a donor. One of the pros is knowing that you have saved someone's life. One of the cons of being a donator is that it's major surgery, and it comes with many risks. In my conclusion, I have shared with you how to become a donor, the pros and cons of being a donor, and if you are eligible to become a donor. If you are eligible to become a donor, please go and register with your state. Or you can even register on your card. If you have a driver's license, you can sign the back of it, and this will let you be a donor in your state. In my closing, I would like to say that becoming a donor, by becoming a donor, we all can register and cut the list down and save lives in the United States. For more information, you can go to www.mcvanderbilt.edu/reporter/organ donation, or you can go to donatalife.net/understanding donations/statistics. www.webmed.com/A to Z organ donations. So if you would like to be a donor, please get out there and register in your state so that you may save a life. Thank you.